We're inspecting a 2-bedroom apartment in Manchester today, and we're just having a good look at some of the nice features. Absolutely fantastic building. Unfortunately, it does come with a few snags. One in particular, we've come to the flooring and we're not quite sure what's happened, but the floor is lifted and the mastic seal has gone with it too, so that's down for repair. One item up to now. We also have a few marks on the nice metal window frames. Unfortunately, they've suffered a few scratches and a couple of dents and stains. We've got to the kitchen and the level is on. Unfortunately, that's not for a good reason. There's heavy rocking along from one side to another. Quite shocking really. And it's bored just on the side of the worktop itself, so that wants some attention. We also have a poorly fixed in oven. It's not flush to the surface. As you can see, it stands quite prominent out. And when we open the door, the fixings that they use to carry through, they don't even meet, and it's barely tucked into the carcass, so that wants refixing. Bits of damage on some of the base unit panels, chips and dents and dangs, and we also have a kitchen plinth that wants reseating. It's slightly bored and it's a bit hard to tell from there. Just while we're on this lovely ceiling, we've noticed a bit of a brick that's missing, and that just wants patching in, along with some bits of pointing. Not the best example of a doorkeeper. It's slightly mangled. Some unfinished patchwork around the ceiling within the utility. Incomplete isolator fan and trunking. It's still not quite finished yet. Some shocking finishes to the walls on woodwork within the utility. Not the greatest example. Barely anything labelled, and to add insult to injury, we have a dent on the pre-supplied washing machine. Bit of tiny dilapidated ceiling patch towards this decorative arched ceiling. There's quite a bit of potential for some of that to actually crack off and fall in later time, so I think it's worth taking a bit of precaution now and patching it in properly. And we also have some nasty finish to the door seals on the fire doors. I think the painter has decided to paint most of the door seal itself, but that's just led to an inconsistent finish all the way through. Every door has suffered the same. Half painted door casings, not the best example. We also have screws missing out of the bathroom door hinges, one not but two. Lovely bit of paint on the front door hinges. Nice bit of damage to the internal bedroom 2 door. That's certainly taken a bit of a beating. Not quite sure what's gone on in terms of the skirting board patch. I think there's actually 3 patches within that one particular section. Not quite sure why they just didn't use one full section, or if not splice it in a much more fashionable way. We also noticed a bit of damage on the exterior side of the window frame. There we are. Not quite sure how that's happened, but it's due for repair. Lovely sights of Manchester. I've also come to notice that the majority of each door casing seems to be stilted quite a way off the actual ground floor decking. That's led to a result obviously of quite visible gaps, and they just want a little bit of attention. Last but not least, we have a couple of broken fixing points on the toilet seat.